Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop. And a lot more leaks have been coming out, right? So first of all, just to get it over with, we have a leak of the Curry 4 Flow. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm not that excited about it, honestly, because they keep flow-throwing everything, guys. And yeah, so I mean, we don't have a picture, or I don't have a picture of the outsole, but it looks like it's gonna be very similar to a Curry Flow outsole, right? So first of all, we got this, right? And then we have this. So we have the Curry 4 Flow, right? Which was pretty damn nice. Of course, it was modeled after the original Curry 4, but they changed a lot about it, right? So if we look at the Curry 4 Low Flow, it looks very different as well, right? So one thing that I didn't like about the Curry 4 was the material, right? So everything about the shoe was really, really good, besides kind of like the material, because there was a lot of pinching, especially at first. Once you broke it in, it got a little bit better, but still not amazing. And also the cushion was pretty ass, right? But they fixed it a little bit here in the Curry 4 Flow, right? The flow is a little bit better than, this is just EVA if I remember correctly, right? And EVA is not that nice. It's not that nice. And I still can't believe Under Armour put EVA in like a signature shoe line, especially Curry's signature shoe line. Especially when I believe this is when he got MVP or something like that in the Curry 4s. I may be wrong about that, but anyways. But yeah, they made the material way softer, right? And I do like this knit, and also the cushion a little bit better with the floaters, right? But here, of course, we have the Curry 4 Low, right? And in this really dope colorway. But yeah, this shoe was way better than the regular highs, because this was a really nice and very soft material, but also super supportive, just extremely minimal, right? So the Curry 4 Low is really light, one of the lightest basketball shoes, excluding the Kobe's, right? So let's check the weight of these, right? So 10.15 ounces, extremely light. So that's the, also I just like plain lows, right? And they kept the soft knit material. It's super stretchy, but just made the material here in the toe box way softer compared to these, right? The regular Curry 4, which I had a lot of pinching right here. So I mean, that is a good thing, I guess, but also like the material, it looks a little bit different, right? Because this is, you know, the Curry 4 Flow had like the suede material, but the 4 Low Flow, it looks to have like this same material here in the toe box and in the midfoot, but in the heel, it does look to be, you know, a little bit more cushion. There's a little bit of foam, and also it does have a tongue, right? Which I don't really like, just because I like to have this, right? It's a one booty upper basically, and it really feels like a sock. It stretches over your foot. It feels super minimal. I really like the feel of the Curry 4 Low, and in the Flow they just changed all of that up, which I really don't like. I do like how they kept this the same though, pretty much, right? This is the old Steph Curry logo, of course, and they kept it here in the Curry 4 Low Flow, and they also put it on the midsole, which is pretty damn nice. But yeah, I mean, the outsole is probably gonna be very similar to this design, right? Every single Flow and also every single Flow shoe has this design, which is getting kind of boring, but whatever, right? So there is the Curry 4 Low Flow, and also we have a leak of the D-Rose Sonashai 3, which is pretty interesting. I wonder why Adidas is, you know, why are they continuing the line? You know what I mean? Like the D-Rose signature shoe line it's pretty much ended, but they're continuing the Sonashai. But I guess it's dope. You know, if you do like D-Rose, I'm a fan of D-Rose as well. But the Sonashai, the 1 and 2 was pretty much the same. The outsole and midsole was identical. The upper is what changed, and that's what a lot of companies do, especially in their like budget shoe line models, right? Is that they keep the midsole and outsole the same, and they just change up the upper just because it saves a lot of money, right? Which I guess if you're a business, that's what you want to do, but they make a lot of money anyways, you know what I mean? But anyways, this is the Sonashai 3, and we only have a lateral picture. We don't have a picture of the outsole, but as far as the cushion goes, the cushion looks super duper thin, right? So I'm guessing the cushion is only the white part, and then the outsole is the green, right, underneath that. So that's the rubber, and then the white part. The blue looks like it's just plastic, right? So you have that crazy cage and crazy lateral counter, which kind of looks like a wave, right? I do like that design, but the cushion looks so thin, which is crazy. They're probably using bounce. That's what they use in the 1 and 2, and also that's what Adidas uses in their like cheaper shoes. And this will probably be like $100. The upper, I do like the upper. So it looks like a textile upper, but then you have some like, it's probably just some like extra stitching and stuff like that for better support, especially lateral containment. But I do kind of like that wavy line design. You know, it goes with the theme of the shoe, like maybe waves or something like water. And in this colorway too, it's just like all blue and like turquoise, right? And then in the heel, we kind of have that same type of pattern going on, but there seems to be a little bit more foam, of course. And there is a tongue as well. You know, it's not a one booty up or anything. And we do have some fuse in the tip of the toe as well. Overall, I mean, I don't know. I also don't really see D-Rose's logo. There is probably either in the back, right, or on the tongue. But not a huge fan of the aesthetics comparing it to the 1 and also the 2. But it doesn't look terrible, right? So I guess I am pretty damn excited about this. And last but not least, we got the Kyrie 1 by ANTA. No, it's actually not. So there was a lot of DMs. So I appreciate all the DMs. Thank you for sending it out on Instagram or on TikTok. But this is not Kyrie's signature shoe, right? So I guess this is Kyrie confirming that he's gonna sign with ANTA, however, right? So of course he's been playing or practicing a lot in his old shoes, right? So Nike's Kyrie signature shoe line has been legendary. It's been awesome. It's been on the cheaper side of things, so it's like 120, 130 bucks max, right? I think the Kyrie 1 was like, it started at 110 bucks if I remember correctly, right? So it's been like, you know, more on like the budget side of things. I feel like if they continued his line, however, they probably would have gone up to like the 150, maybe even like, you know, premium price range. You know, that's what they usually do. That's what they did with the KDs. It went up and then went kind of went back down. You know, the KD8 was super expensive, like 180 bucks. And then they brought it back down to 150 bucks. By the way, you know, Nike's, it was amazing performers, you know, but the tech wasn't the best, you know what I mean? So ANTA, right? I don't know if you guys know ANTA, but ANTA, they make really nice shoes for a really good price, right? So they make, if you guys didn't know, ANTA makes Klay Thompson's shoe line. And his shoes, I mean, they've been getting a little bit more expensive, right? But for the most part, it's been like, you have carbon fiber, right, which is very nice. You know, it's pretty damn expensive. You have a very nice foam, like a nice premium foam with the nitrogen foam. The materials, it's been pretty nice with the knit, but recently it's been more like fuse. But yeah, it's been all of that. You know, you get really good tech for a very good price, right? So as far as the price, it's probably gonna be a little bit more expensive because, you know, Kyrie's name is already known. And also, like, I wonder if they're gonna put really good tech in it. Like, is it gonna be top of the line stuff, or is it gonna be more like mid tier? Honestly, if I was ANTA, I'd probably go high performance, right? The best stuff. But yeah, this is not Kyrie's shoe. He was wearing an all black shoe, and it was all over Instagram. It was all over social media. And the shoe is actually just the Shockwave 5 Pro, I believe. Yeah, it's not his shoe, right? So it's just a regular model that ANTA has. And he's playing in a low top. And also, honestly, it looks like a Kyrie, you know, with all the teeth patterns, you know, the spiky patterns in the midsole and also on the plate and also on the cage. It looks like a Kyrie, which is pretty dope, you know what I mean? So I guess they already know Kyrie's design, but yeah. Next season, also I heard he's gonna play in the Drew League. So is he gonna be wearing ANTAs? If he's gonna be wearing ANTAs that whole time, yeah, he's probably gonna sign with ANTA. You know what I mean? And he was also talking about ANTA before in like interviews after Nike kind of like cut him. So I guess he likes ANTA, which is great. You know what I mean? I don't know how the shoe distribution is gonna work with people in the US, however, because they don't really sell ANTAs in the US. You know what I mean? You can't really get it. You know, there's no like retail store that sells ANTA and stuff like that. So I don't know how we're gonna get it, but you know, if they're gonna have a signature shoe, I mean, they have Klay Thompson, you know, it's still hard to get it, you know what I mean? So I wonder how they're gonna do the distribution and how they're gonna sell it in the US. But yeah, if they're gonna sign Kyrie, which is also gonna be very expensive, I feel like they should figure that out. You know what I mean? Because the US market is gonna be huge for them if they sign Kyrie, right? But yeah, I really I'm not worried at all about the tech. I know it's gonna be dope. And I feel like Kyrie, you know, he really wanted a whole lot of control in the design process and like the tech that he's getting as well in the shoe. That's why he didn't like Nike, right? And that's why he also kind of talked crap about, I think it was a Kyrie Infinity, right? So he's probably gonna have a whole lot of control in design process. And this was also leaked. It's like a concept design of the Kyrie 1, I guess, with ANTA. It's not official. I heard it's just a fan design, but it looks dope. You know what I mean? The outsole, it has that teeth pattern just like the Kyrie 1. It's a low top. You have a high heel tab. I don't know what the foam is, but it does look pretty damn sick. Honestly though, I wish he would have signed with Way of Wade because I really like Way of Wade. But ANTA, honestly, that's a great choice. You know, I think it's better than Adidas. I think it's better than Under Armour. I feel like Under Armour and Adidas, they're not trying to innovate. You know what I mean? But these Chinese companies, they have something to prove. You know, and that's why they're giving us really good tech, really good performance for a low price. They're trying to get customers, they're trying to get people to trust in them, which of course is good competition as well. So yeah, I'm pretty damn excited about it. We have some on-foot shots as well of Kyrie in the ANTAs, right? So anyways, tell us your thoughts on Kyrie signing with ANTA. Do you guys not like it? Do you guys want him to sign somewhere else? But honestly, I'm excited about it, and probably will get it in the next couple of years, right? But anyways, that about wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.